Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after only taking 1 of 3 against the Houston Astros, the Jays now head back home for 3 games against the Baltimore Orioles in a battle for first place. So let's sim the first 2 games and then get into Game 3. For Game 1, Jays lose 4-3. For the Jays bats, they score 3 runs and 6 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 9 times. Varsho gets the home run and 3 RBIs. Kristen Yelich gets the stolen base. And for the pitching, Mason Miller gets his 4th loss of the season, and has a team to give up 4 runs and 8 hits, 7 walks, and strike out 9. For Game 2, Jays lose 5-3. For the Jays bats, they score 3 runs and 6 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 7 times. Harper, Fry, Varsho, Jimenez get doubles. Santander gets the home run. Santander and Fry get the RBIs. And for the pitching, Porter Hodge gets his 1st loss of the season, and has a team to give up 5 runs and 9 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 14. So for Game 3, Jays try to avoid the sweep as they send Braxton Garrett to the mound to go up against Grayson Rodriguez. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and today's starting pitcher, Braxton Garrett.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And into the box for Baltimore, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Yandy Diaz now. The 2-1. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kjerstad on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So Harper stands in. 1 out, base is empty. Liner caught at second. Anthony Santander at the plate.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-0. Here's Adley Rutschman. Line drive. Throws to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out. Curtis Mead, the next to hit for the Orioles.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Jimenez. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 2nd. And now it's Christian Yelich. And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. And now here is David Fry. Next offering misses. 2-1. And that's outside. Slider for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz.
That's outside.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Varsho makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Now here is Victor Caratini. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Pro Armstrong sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another
3-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one lifted in the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. That one the other way. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Tyler O'Neill.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one ran inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 1-1. Line drive. Whips it to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Bottom of the inning, at the plate, Lawrence Butler. Up and in, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Here comes Bryce Harper. The Jays hitless so far in the game.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Kerstead makes the grab, 2 down. Anthony Santander now at the plate. That one fouled off, 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's outside. Full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Yeah, I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game, and yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Curtis Mead.
Orioles, the designated hitter, Curtis Mead.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Line drive. Into the dive, and he got it. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. That one missed. Now this is in the air down the line. Butler pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And there's a ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
On the ground, Jimenez whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Back now in Toronto. Here's Yelich at the dish. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a
Yelich goes in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kjerstad brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Vic Caratini at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andrew Nardi.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. The 1-1. That one missed.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Varsho makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line drive to short and caught. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here is Bryce Harper. Harper with another scorching run of play lately. The 1-1 is fouled off. A little bit low, and the count is even, 2-2.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Lau makes the catch. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The 2-2 on the way.
Count's full.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Orioles.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. O'Neill on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Plays the plate, and they cut him down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Curtis Mead. Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. It's 2-0.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And the batter now, Jordan Westberg. That one fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
This one high in the air to left center. Varsho settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Heston Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad.
Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez. And that is that.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joel Kuhnel.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The tying run at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Zach Jackson is forced to the mound after the injury.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now batting,
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. One gone here. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Lau at the plate. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler O'Neill. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2-2 now. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Victor Caratini. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Good eye right there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hard hit left side. Over to Lau. Out. To Diaz. That's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Falling behind 2-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next pitch way upstairs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
O'Neill sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Adley Rutschman digs in now.
Catcher Adley Rutschman.
Nope, that's
Leiter,
down.
pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success.
3 balls,
And
1
that
strike.
skips in the dirt.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Curtis Mead.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Curtis Mead. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Base knock center field. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here is Jordan
inside.
Westberg. That one missing inside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Rutschman on second. Mead on at first with nobody out. That misses. And the count's full. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Heston Kjerstad.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. Two on, 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit for the Orioles. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the ninth.
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses, struck him out. So first and second with 2 outs. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 on, 2 outs. That one hit to right. Butler coming on. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 9. And now for the Jays, Mason Wynn. And that is out of play. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. He's 2 outs away. Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays. Bases empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering upstairs. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. And they're down to their last out. Anthony Santander will hit next. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Pitch was on the outside.
Yennier Cano comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So a man at first. And now the DH, Christian Yelich. Next pitch is outside. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, nice play. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
4-1 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And the Jays get swept. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they score 1 run on 6 hits, 0 walks, and strike out 6 times. Butler gets a double, Santander gets the RBI, Yelich gets a stolen base, and for the pitching, Braxton Garrett gets his 9th loss of the season. And as a team, they give up 4 runs on 11 hits, 0 walks, and strike out 9. And after getting swept, the Jays record now sits at 82-68, now sit 3.5 games back of the American League East, but still hold on to the first wildcard spot. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series as the Jays play 3 games against the Houston Astros.